Hello again, it's Megara, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So, I'm going to do a bit of a glow up today because it's Saturday, everybody needs a glow up every now and then, and we're probably still in lockdown when you're watching this. So everything I'm going to be using today is actually drugstore by some magical reasoning. I've got my entire tub of stuff as usual. The only thing that isn't drugstore is lash glue if I bother to use it. So let's get started. Again, sorry about the lighting, but there's nothing I can really do. So, instead of primer, I'm just going to stick a moisturiser on because I own one drugstore primer, I own one high-end primer, two high-end primers, so I thought I'd just stick some good old moisturiser. This is the Hydration Boost Ultra Lightweight Hydrating Gel Cream. It's Revolution. It's really cheap. It's probably way too much, but I don't care. I know some people don't like having really glowy skin, but that is kind of the thing I go for because I do get really dry skin sometimes, especially around here, up on my forehead and on my chin sometimes if I'm having a breakout. So I get all on your chin and then it dries up and goes horrible and break out and sore. Sorry about that, boyfriend decided to stop reviving. Hello again.
Sorry. Thank you.
And he's stealing my switch. So for foundation, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Freshwear. I haven't worn this in a while because the colour's not perfect, particularly when I haven't actually seen sunlight in years, but a few months. So I'm just going to put a bit of this on my face. I'm just going to blend it in with a nice damp sponge. Pretty much all the brushes and sponges I use are by Spectrum. I just love their brushes. And they do some really funky ones. Like they've got various Disney sets and stuff like that. I'm not sponsored, I just like them. I'm just going to blend this in right up to my hairline. Okay, it's not as bad of a match as I thought it was going to be. I can live with this. Then for concealer, so I've got a bit of the Instant Anti-Aging Eraser by, is Maybelline as well? Yes, it's also by Maybelline. The first one's L'Oreal, this is Maybelline. I haven't used this in an absolute age. At least the colour looks better now that I've actually got a tan. I'm just not a fan of the sponge on the end. It just seems weird to me. And I'm just going to blend this in and see how this looks and maybe go in with my normal e.l.f. concealer. Okay, the foundation's oxidising a little bit, but it's not too bad. I think it's pretty good. I'm going to add a little bit more coverage with my e.l.f. concealer just because I may actually be going outside in a minute. I don't know. And you know, I might as well go big or go home at the moment. I mean, go big and stay home. This foundation is so glowy. I absolutely love it. I would adore it if it was actually in my shade, but sometimes you just have to bite the bullet. For powder, I've got the good old Rimmel Stay Matte. This one, as many people in the UK will know. I've actually hit pan on an old one of these and had to chuck it in the bin because it got so ratty looking. So I'm gonna have to use this brush for my full face because my other powder brush is currently drying after actually cleaning my makeup brushes. So I'm just gonna go absolute ham on this, just as well the print. My jumper is also yellow. So I use the one that's theoretically translucent, but you all know that's a big pile of lie. This is also one of the two drugstore powders I use. I own. I don't actually own any ones which are strictly drugstore that are loose powders, hence why I'm using a pressed one. I'm just gonna keep going in until I think that'll do. But even though that says matte, it's still got a bit of glow. You can kind of see it in the daylight around here. Still got a bit of glow to it, which says a lot about the foundation. So what's next? I'm gonna go with brows because I've got two really cheap pencils. This is the collection Incredibrow in Brunette, and I also have the Micro Brow Pencil by Revolution in medium brown. So I'm gonna go with this one first because this one's more of a pomade-y type thing, and okay, I'm not anywhere near as out of it as I thought I was, but it is just a wind-up one. And you can't get a lot of detail with this one, but for kind of block filling in your brows, I really like it. So I use this one when I go in with a second pencil for more detail, like that, and then I'll go in with this one. This one's got spoolie on one end as well, just to kind of neaten up the tail. Okay, these aren't my best brows, but I've definitely done worse, especially with lockdown brow going on. Anybody else just embracing the big old hairy eyebrows at the moment? Because I might be a bit too hard, but I don't care. I've always had big eyebrows. I never got teased for it because you couldn't really see them when I was at secondary school. So for bronzer and blush, I have the MUA Bronzed and the MUA Blushed. I have Bronzed in Solar 100 and the blush in Rogue Punch. So where is my fancy brush? That'll do. Is this one dry? Dry enough, so I'm gonna tap this in. These are so cheap. This is what I used to use every day before I discovered that Boots sold Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I thought I would go for something else rather than the normal. Also, when I was in Aldi yesterday, full credit to everybody going out in heels and fancy stuff just to go to the shops. And I was there in a black polo shirt and a random pair of trousers that I don't mind wearing to work. And trainers with my hair in a mess, greasy hair, glasses on, looking like the biggest mess I've ever seen myself. Well, since I left secondary school. I do like to try and sculpt my nose out a bit, but it normally doesn't go particularly well. You win some, you lose some. Now blush. Different brush. You get the idea. I remember this is quite pink. Yes, it is quite pink. May have gone a bit too ham with that. I'm gonna go back into my powder brush just to kind of diffuse it a bit. Now I'll go with highlighter last just because I have made a mess. But for eyeshadow, I've got a new one of these. This is the Soph X Revolution Extra Spice palette. I've had this before and I loved it, and I can't remember why I got rid of it. I think I just stopped using it, and then I've got so many eyeshadow palettes, but I just couldn't resist. It's so new that it's even got the plastic on it still. Get rid of that. Go on the floor for now. Let's get it out of the box. You don't need 2 layers of Plastic Revolution, you just need 1 layer. And this is what it looks like on the inside. I just want to play with warm tones. So I'm going to get my nice clean fluffy brush. It's actually clean. And I'm going to go in with Cookie Dough, which is this shade just here. I'm just going to wing that out a bit. I'm going to go with a bit of Cheesecake, which is this colour right here next to it. Then this chocolate orange shade down here, the one next to the dark brown, I'm going to go with next. I have no idea what I'm really doing. I'm just kind of going for some fairly neutrally brown colours at the moment. What do I want to do next? Because it's looking very neutral. Getting with a bit of that dark brown, this one here called Brownies. Just going to tap this into the outer corner. And around the first 2 shades, so Cookie Dough and Cheesecake, my lower lash line, while I think I want to do my lid. I'm going to do a halo, so I'm going to get a bit more Cheesecake and Cookie Dough and just put that all over my lid, inner corner as well. And use a bit of that chocolate orange shade as well. Then I get a little bit of this concealer. Where's a nice, that's a nice flat brush. I'm actually going to go with a bit of the e.l.f. concealer because I can get more of that out of the bottle. One, I'm going to get foundation or concealer or something on the books I used to prop my lamp up with, or my mirror up with. I think that's about even. No, it's not. I'm going to go in with this colour, golden colour right here in the corner. It's called Dreams. On my finger. I'm going to put that all over where I cut my crease. In the middle of that, I'm going to go in with Infinity, which is this silvery shade here. And just tap that in the middle. Really really brighten it up. And I actually swatched it on my hand because I haven't got my normal trusty towel. So I'm going to go with a bit more cookie dough and just go across the edges just to really blend it all in because it looks a bit odd at the moment. Now it's time for eyeliner. So for eyeliner, I have also got another new product, also from Revolution. So I've got the Renaissance Flick eyeliner. It comes in some really fancy packaging. I don't know how to get into it. Story of my life. I think this packaging is a bit excessive, but I also see the point in it. At least it's mostly recyclable. I can't get... There we go. Yeah, it's just cardboard. So you can use it for 12 months if you're curious. So do I unscrew it or just pull it? I just pull it. Looks like this. It's nice and thin. Let's give it a go. Okay, I may have gone a bit ham with the eyeliner today, but oh well. We're just gonna go with it. Down here it has transferred slightly onto my waterline and on the other side as well, but that can be fixed with the joys of concealer. It's not the worst thing, but also isn't the best thing. It's a decent eyeliner. I just made a mess with it, which happens. So for mascara, I've got 3. So I've got the collection Lash Surge Brood, Obnoxious Mascara and Essence Lash Princess. I'm going to start off with the collection Lash Surge because this is my favourite. I've bought this so many times. Then a bit more Obnoxious. I'm not going to use the Lash Princess today. I don't really need it today, I don't think. I just love these 2 mascaras. And that is mascara. Now, highlighter. Something I haven't used in ages is the Wet n Wild highlighter, Megaglo highlighter in Blossom Glow, it says on the front. So, clean highlighter brush. So it's actually dry. I'm going to go with a bit of this, load it up, and highlight. That is actually beautiful. I forgot how pretty this was. I've got so many highlighters, I just go for the same ones over and over and over again. I don't care if I'm putting too much on, I love it. A little bit down my nose, and right on the tip. A little bit on the cupid's bow. Then I'm going to get an actual clean pencil brush and stick it in the inner corner. I do remember it's under my eye a little bit, but not that much. I just feel so glowy and fresh, and I just like highlighter. It's just so pretty. I'm such a girl. So I've got, again, 3 different choices of pretty much the same colour. I'm actually going to go for the L'Oreal one. I don't know which L'Oreal lipstick this is. It has come off, but it is in the shade Tease. It looks like this. But remember, this is actually a really nice, thin, comfy formula. It actually smells so good. That is such a nice, thin, comfy formula. And I think this is it for my everyday glow up using drugstore makeup. I would actually wear this to work as well. That is my honest opinion. I'd wear this to work. Now, if you like this video, please can give it a big thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed. Help me get to 20, 30, 40 subscribers. And I'll see you all next week, or maybe earlier, for my next video. Bye!